Oh, I wonder what that noise was. What had startled us on this bench? The sound of the carillon bells takes me completely by surprise as I stand up, a reaction shared by a few of the people strolling around as well.
Hmm.
PA system crackles to life after the tolling bells end. Its age shows as the principal makes a barely intelligible announcement over it, officially opening the festival that's very much full in swing. Hang on, let me do this announcement. If you can also your attention to the stall, make sure that you visit them tomorrow. Of course, make sure that you donate sign up for a meal or support the her or other venture we have in the future. So, if you are listening today, make sure you take care, and we'll see you all later. Bye. That was it.
Well done. That was great.
Thanks. It's quite amusing to contrast the pleasant smiles of the older folk against the alternatively pained and bored grimaces of their younger charges. The students, on the other hand, seem to pay it little heed. Nevertheless, as the address finally ends, all are united in polite, if not overly enthusiastic, applause. Ah, see, they loved it! And then get back to business. Slipping a hand in my pocket to look as relaxed as possible, I casually glance around for something to do. So you're a cool guy, casual man. It's somewhat difficult to see very far with all the people around. I decide to fall back on a tried and trusted rule. Go where everyone else seems to be gathering. Right now, that's the school courtyard and surroundings. Throwing the used plate into a trash can, I make my way towards the school building.
Okay, very, very responsible. That's good. We don't litter.
Nope.
Don't litter, kids.
Not anywhere. Seeing the number of stalls around the perimeter of the building surprises me. Quite a few of the classes must have opted to have multiple stalls. In deciding which to visit first, I catch sight of a familiar banner with a blue patterned border and red text. Oh. Lilly's stall is as good a place to start as any. I'm curious as to how it's going, after all of the work she and her class have been doing for it. Stepping up to it, I begin to see why the class took so long to organize everything.
Yeah.
Easily twice as wide as many of the other stalls, and with equipment for cooking strewn everywhere. It's closer to an outdoor restaurant than a festival event.
Hell yeah, this looks epic. Yeah, she's like, get fucked, dude.
Yeah.
Like...
As a student in front of me takes a bowl of noodles and leaves, I walk up to the counter. The girl behind it seems quite exasperated and asks me to wait a moment before she disappears underneath the counter. Seizing the moment, I take a quick glance around. Steam seems to be rising from everywhere as pots and pans simmer away. The most blind of the students are unpacking ingredients while being helped by someone who is probably the teacher of 3-2. It doesn't take long to notice Lilly among them, talking with the teacher as she quickly counts out the boxes and packets with her fingers. From her expression, and the fact that both she and the teacher seem to be in a state of mild confusion, it appears that there's been some problem in coordination. Before I can stare any longer, the girl behind the counter pops up again, only to look back and ask where the spare change box is. My goodness, reading is hard.
Yeah, man, tell me about
Lily
it.
pauses for a moment before she and the girl switch places at the counter, and my god, the teacher quickly walks off somewhere.
Yay, it's Lily. Sorry about that. We're having a few problems. What would you like?
It takes me a second to remember what I'd come here for. Oh, yeah. My eyes quickly dart to the side to read the menu sitting on the counter.
Oh, I guess some miso soup? Ah, is that Hissa? I recognise that fucking stupid troglodyte voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like you're pretty busy.
Her face all but confirms it as she drops her waitress facade.
Somewhere along the line, our order got mixed up. We're trying to fix it now, but it looks like we only have what we needed. Would serving smaller portions cover over the problems? It seems like that's all we have to do, though I wish we didn't. The fact that a good half of our class is gone doesn't help either. Can't stop giggling at your stupid voice.
God. I glance behind her to see how many people are actually operating the stall. It couldn't be over about 8.
I take it that's where your teacher left? That's right. She's gonna try and round up a few more of her classmates to help.
Oh god, hearing the sound of footsteps behind me, I stealthily glanced backwards to see an elderly couple taking place in the line. I guess I'd better stop loitering around and chatting, yeah.
Here's the money for soup. Soup? Oh right, coming right up.
Lily turns and calls for a bowl of miso soup as I hand over the money for it. Taking the coins in her palm, I can't help but notice how efficiently she counts them out with her long, pale fingers. Eventually satisfied that I've handed over correct change, she puts it into a small metal tray.
Damn, those eyes.
Those eyes. It isn't long before the soup is made and carefully handed to her, after which she turns and subsequently passes it to me.
Oh, thanks. I'll come back to drop off the bowl.
How responsible.
Thank you, Hisao. Oh, there is one other thing. Have you seen Hanako? Hanako? Nah, not today. What?
She gives a small sigh of abject disappointment.
It's okay, I was just wondering what she was doing for the festival. You'll come back when you're done then. Sure. I'll keep an eye out for Hanako too. Thank you, Hisao.
I walk off from the stall and find a seat, carefully cradling the steaming wooden bowl in both hands. Compared to the dumplings from before, this is quite nice. A little cool compared to what it probably should be, perhaps, but the flavour is enough to cover that reasonably well. As I drink, I can't help but feel somewhat guilty for not being as involved in the festival as others. It can't really be helped, considering I was dropped into the school only a week ago, but it still weighs heavily on my mind. That, and the fact that a few students don't really seem to be enjoying the festival as much as the visitors. Eventually, I finish my bowl and leave for the stall to drop it off. Considering that there seems to be no line at all, I take my time walking up. It seems the teacher's mission paid off. There are now over a dozen students helping, and much of the unpacking has been done. Despite most of them seeming quite relaxed as they work, Lily still appears to be somewhat stressed. Right. I know what I'll do. Even if it's just one person, I'll make the festival more enjoyable for her. As I place the bowl on the counter, I call out to Lily.
Hell yeah. Ah, Hisao, you brought it back? Yeah, here.
I slide it into her hands, and she takes it over to someone who's apparently on cleaning duty. Considering that I didn't see them here before, it's probably a penalty for their tardiness.
Hey, Lily?
She perks up and returns to the counter as she hears my voice again, realizing that I'm still here.
Wanna go see more of the festival?
She puffs her cheeks disapprovingly. It looks kind of cute, and in complete contradiction to her usually reserved nature. It takes a few seconds for me to get what she's taking issue with. Whoops.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow.
Lily giggles at me, exposing her teasing for what it is.
You're still not used to the school, are you, you little idiot?
Oh, fucking clown, she got me!
Oh,
got us.
she got you good, man.
She
Still,
got me good.
I kind of need to stay with our stall. It's taken until just now to even get everything unpacked. Damn.
I guess her reluctance shouldn't overly surprise me, considering how much work she's put into this.
Everything seems to be really fine now, though. Besides, you've got no extra help on hand anyway. Oh, you've got extra help. Sorry, I'm really dumb.
A boy in the middle of cooking some soba noodles turns towards us, grinning.
Come on, Lils, you've had yourself a break. You can hold the fort for now.
Go on, Lily, we'll turn the plate off you go.
Go on then. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, see them hot, see them hot. Yeah. Go on, go that. If you say it's okay, then I suppose so. But if you need any help, nah, then we'll call you. Go on, we'll be fine. What the fuck?
Lily finally gives up her resistance as Dick Van Dyke waves a spatula at her.
The old
She
bamboo,
goes
the old
away to the
bamboo.
back of the stall and picks up her cane on the way.
Meanwhile, he picks up his own cane and does some
His
kind
own
of
cane.
weird.
Time! Very
Oh,
important. I guess the first thing we should do is look for Hanako. Lily seems kind of worried about her, and I doubt she'd be the kind of person to enjoy milling about in crowds like this all alone.
so I guess we should search for Hanako. Where to first?
The both of us go quiet for a moment to think.
Maybe she's in her dorm room? I doubt it. She doesn't keep too many things in there, so she'd have nothing to do. Ah! The library?
As good a place as any to search for an avid reader, I suppose.
Yeah. Library it is. We'll check there first then.
Aside from the muffled sounds of the crowd seeping in from outside, the inside of the school seems almost deserted. That's always a really creepy feeling, isn't it? Whenever you're in a school that's like empty.
Yeah, for sure.
In order to make sure everyone had enough room, I guess, all the events were organised to be held outside on school grounds. They're definitely quite large by any other school standards.
It's nice and quiet in here, isn't it? Yeah, much nicer than the hustle and the bustle outside.
The hustle, the bustle.
I'm just trying to say things as stupidly as possible.
Yeah. We take our
Can
time
you tell?
and slowly walk through the first floor of the school, eventually reaching the stairs to the second floor. I can't help but notice how Lily anticipates every door and obstacle, her cane remaining still and her hand skating along the hallway railing.
You really know the school well, don't you?
She smiles and nods straight ahead.
I can't keep a straight face. I've been here for a few years now, so I know where everything is. Dorms still trip me up though sometimes. I haven't been there as long and they're not as well laid out as the main building. If I'm remembering right, there used to be unused buildings before being renovated and used as dormitories.
That explains why the male and female dorms looked quite different from the outside, and why their rooms seemed kind of unusual for sleeping quarters. I'd assumed she'd been living in the dormitory since she began attending the school, but now I'm reminded of what she said yesterday.
That's right. You mentioned that before. I'd assume that most of the students here live in dormitories once they enrolled. A lot of them seem to in any case.
Lily's expression becomes somewhat harder to read, my questioning evidently touching on a delicate point.
My accent just absolutely making me sound unintelligible.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't make out a word.
Well,
It's a good thing for subtitles.
how should I say? Everyone has their reasons.
Oh, something tells me that one of those with reasons is Hanako, hence her tiptoeing around the answer. My own predicament is yet another such case. I guess it's a choice everyone here would have to make for themselves, or in my instance, have made for them.
It can't be helped, I suppose. At least Yamaku itself seems like a nice place. It's good to hear you say that. I thought you were coming to dislike it. What about you, though?
My reversal of Lily's statement takes her by surprise.
Oh, classic move. Answering a question with a question.
Reversal.
I've been here for a while, so... It's not that. You seem pretty depressed about Akira. What's with that look? Akira's taken. Sorry, Hisao.
Oh. Lily never sees how fast my palm meets my face at her sly accusation.
Hey, I was worried about you. That's no way to respond to concern.
While she gives an amused grin, we round the corner of the hallway and enter the library. She's cheeky too.
She's a very cheeky little lass.
Yeah,
She's got
she
a good
is.
sense of humor.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm starting,
She's
like
amazing.
I said. Yeah,
we love her.
I'm in love now.
Yep.
How fleeting that feeling that I had was.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing. High school's a bitch, isn't it?
High school is a bitch, but it just goes to show you. Yeah, this is all right. Serious talk here.
Oh,
You really need to give somebody a chance. Okay.
okay.
Looks and all are very well and whatever and first impressions, but the thing is that first impression isn't a good overall picture for somebody. There's always something deeper. So try and find that deeper thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know? Never go for superficial, never fall for superficial shit, ever.
Yeah.
Because, case in point.
Case in point.
Yeah. I was like, Lily? Yeah, she seems pretty cool. Now I'm getting to know her.
She's a
You know?
great.
She's great.
One.
She's more than pretty good. She's great.
She's great.
Yeah. I understand, John. I understand why she's your wife. I
You
get it.
stand a queen, as they say.
Yeah. Oh.
As we do so, it isn't hard to spot Hanako, considering the room is completely devoid of anyone else.
That, and also I'm remembering her standoff with She's in It, which was fucking epic.
Oh yes, so epic.
That was epic. I enjoyed that as well. That was
With the anime stuff, like,
Yeah.
oh, brilliant. I mean, it's all anime, but you know what I mean, like, the showdown. Right. Given that there are no staff around, I guess there's no need to heed the usual library rules. I call out to her.
Hey, Hanako? Hanako is here?
As she hears our voices, Hanako's head flicks up from behind a book, probably the same one she'd been reading on Friday.
There she is.
There she is.
So, Lily? Just thought we'd drop by. Lily just managed to escape from Noodle Stall with a little help from this little idiot. It's me. That wasn't really an escape.
Hanako gives a small giggle, briefly surprising both of us.
I just thought that Lily might not be enjoying the festival.
Well, now we can enjoy it together, right?
The two nod happily before we set out of the library and towards the festivities. I hand over some change to the girl behind the counter and take the two styrofoam cups of tea. I try to accentuate my bow a bit to cover for the fact that she's quite obviously deaf. Come to think of it, I probably should have asked for help instead of leaving those two in the gardens while I brought drinks. Also, you only have 2 cups and there's 3 of them. Oh, right, okay. Trying to juggle the 2 cups of hot tea for them and a can of coffee for myself out of a vending machine isn't exactly easy.
Just stick it in your pocket.
Yeah, back pocket, yeah.
Yeah, classic move.
With some careful manoeuvring, though, I manage to keep everything stable and upright as I walk over to the bench where Lily and
Alright.
Hanako are sitting and chatting. It's actually quite a nice place. Lit only by moonlight, it's tucked away some distance from the main events. Ooh. Compared to how hot it had been during the day, this spot is also pleasantly cool by now. Not that it matters all that much. Most of the visitors have moved to areas that are either close to the fireworks or higher on the hill in order to view the display apparently planned.
Welcome back, Hisso.
Her ears are good. I'm not exactly close, and even Hanako hadn't noticed me.
She just noticed coming from the... It wasn't even that. He was just walking about trying to balance like 2 cups and a can of coffee like, oh shit,
Oh god!
Oh, fuck me, dude. This is fucking hard, dude.
Maybe if I put the coffee can in my pocket? Oh, god.
And she's just sitting there going, Hisso's near.
Oh, here you go. Sorry it's instant, but that's all I had left by now.
Hanako gingerly takes a cup from my right hand, and I gently place the other into Lily's outstretched hands. What are you saying?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. I just kind of did a little wheeze. I went,
Alright.
Did you enjoy the festival then, Hisso?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Are you okay?
What the fuck was that? Yeah! Oh god, an honest answer. Much of the food may have been somewhat subpar, but it was a lot of fun in the end, especially with Hanako. In fact, I think those two may have enjoyed themselves even more than I did. With both Lily and me around, much of Hanako's withdrawn nature around others died down enough for her to enjoy herself.
Oh,
As we sit drinking, the whistle of the first firework rings out before it explodes into a vibrant shower of blue against the night sky, heralding the beginning of the end for the festival. Enthusiastic shouts can be heard from the crowds scattered about the school grounds celebrating them.
I love fireworks, dude.
For minutes on end, Hanako and I watch the fireworks overhead as Lily blissfully listens to them with her eyes shut.
No, right. As much as I like fireworks, I don't like listening to them. Because it's just, you might as well just be sitting there in a fucking war zone, like.
Yeah, well, absolutely, yeah. They're indistinguishable. It's like.
Yeah.
Red, green, yellow, star-shaped, circular, and patterned, and all manners of shape and colours fill the air, one after the other, and dance across the sky. No place near where I lived put on such lavish displays.
Aww.
Festivals like this were a thing of the past in such a metropolitan area.
Yeah.
To be seeing such a sight with these two, it's probably the happiest I've been in a long while.
So, that's it. The festival's finally ending.
Yeah.
She gives a delicate, wistful sigh.
As much as I might complain about all the stuff we have to do, it's still sad that we'll have graduated before the next Yamaku festival. Oh.
I walk forwards and stand beside Lily, gently resting a hand on her shoulder.
Don't worry. We still have Tanabata later in the year, right?
You're right. It would be nice to go there when it comes.
Minutes of
Tanabata?
silence. Tanabata? What's Tanabata?
I don't know what Tanabata is. What's Tanabata? Julian, put something up about what Tanabata is. Oh, okay,
hang on
right.
a minute. We've got... Oh, it's the 7th of July.
Oh,
It's a festivity in a Japanese festival. It's to do with ancient deities. Anyway,
cool.
minutes of silence pass with only the blasts of the fireworks to be heard. Seeing these two reminds me of those words of advice Lily has given me as we walked into town together. Jesus. Cherish the opportunity to make new friends, huh?
Hey, Lily?
She turns her head slightly to show that she's listening, Hanako's gaze still firmly fixed on the Technicolor fireworks bursting overhead.
You mind if I join you two for tea every now and again?
Oh, the smile on her face is more than enough to see her answer.
It would be a pleasure, Hisao. Right, well, I guess this is... Yeah, it's confirmed.
Oh, cutscene.
This is her intro. This is the intro to Act 2 of Lily.
Oh.
Listen to how lovely that music is. Oh, Jesus. This is giving me flashbacks.
This would have been a really good place to end the episode, but...
Yeah.
But, should we?
I don't
Should
know.
we keep going?
How long have we been going?
No, it's only been it's not even been half an hour yet. It's been like 25 minutes.
Alright, okay. Well, we can
You
go
know
a
what?
little bit longer.
We'll leave it there.
You want to leave it there? Alright,
Yeah,
fine.
we'll leave it there, because it feels like that's a good place to end. I'm kind of excited now.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm loving this game. I'm sorry I made you play... I'm sorry I made you play Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah, you should be. It's
Yeah,
horrible.
I am really sorry about that.
By
But,
now, that's over and done
I'm
with. The finale has been and gone. Everybody
Yeah.
knows that was a horrible game.
Yeah, but I'm glad you're introducing me to this beautiful dating sim. I'm honestly having a really good time. If you'd like us to play more dating sims, let us know what you'd like
give
to
us
see us
suggestions.
play. Because I'm totally up for anything.
We might
You
change
know?
our names from the part-timers to the part-time lovers, and we'll just do loads of, like,
Second channel. There we go. Part-time lovers.
dating sim stuff.
It's
Yeah,
just dating sims.
just dating sims.
Yeah, just dating sims on a part-time lovers. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
That's what big YouTubers do, right? They have a second channel.
Yeah, they've got like a subsidiary. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Right. Anyway,
All right.
you know what to do. Like,
Yeah.
subscribe, leave a comment,
Yeah.
ring ding ding that bell until that clapper
It's
falls
as
off.
simple as that.
It's as simple as that. And you know, and if you've stuck around, thank you.
Thanks.
And if this is your first time, welcome.
Yeah,
And,
welcome.
Hopefully we'll see you next time. Right.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Part-timers, we do this part-time. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe.